recently quite almost so defending no enkoyi. Then again, a quite Liverpool for into me goose.
Nationwide sport.
Abeha Liverpool bobuko no. Point me yin fen free. Liverpool created a lot of opportunities, a lot of chances. So when Liverpool see a kanya, definitely oba attack, oba create chances no. But busa won say omo to be converted chances na. Mentese me komechi. Can check Liverpool for last 4 games. Omo last 4 games against Everton, Fulham, Atlanta, and Crystal Palace. Was 4 goals. When you 87 shots. The last 4 goals, 4 games so. When you 87 attempt to score, was just 4. And in Liverpool last 4 games, so when you 87 attempt to score, no, SG indicator that 10.1. So a Chelsea and Liverpool for last 4 games, no, a man shall cry was almost 10 goals. But they are 4 goals. And say last 4 games, no, our conversion rate are better 4.6%.
Okay.
And the problem of Liverpool currently, I say the 2 boxes on the field of play. Oman kasa penalty box in him, opponent penalty box in him. No, Oman to me make good use of it. Oman you poor defensively, Oman you poor offensively. And then after the game, na Darwin Nunez, and then Dine Kosoro. Make I say Darwin Nunez and come there, say me no way dear. Ken,
Nkone Darwin Nunez there.
Say.
There be Omo Munu.
Oh, there be say 2 different things. Say na o kan na say.
Oh, the Omo nyina eba na nkamana na.
Omo nyina eba no. Omo nyina eba na there.
Ka be fa.
Satam de na nkuku so level no so.
There be nka obe fa man.
Anka satam me fa nkuku.
Say obe fa man.
Say de me fa Darwin Nunez.
Okay. That is simple.
Say de anka me fa Darwin Nunez. And because nkuku Darwin Nunez dey obogu obetima.
Sometimes I see that I try to shield the ball. He gets especially him and Oilon. They get bullied off the ball easily. Okay, I understand that these guys, they never physically develop, legs still short, body never did all right. So when they are 19, 18, you call them that slack that, okay, these guys are young. Let's hope they can get better. When they are 23, 22, definitely, they'll be held to higher standards. That's just the way I feel. So, like, I cannot now start judging them already from this age. Like, okay, he's making these mistakes, fine. He shouldn't even be starting for United, let's be honest. We are probably just seeing these flaws because he's starting. But fine, let's give him time. Like when he's 20, 21. But we shouldn't be overly reliant on him because this is somebody that is still very much raw. And the same thing with signing London was very raw. So for me, these guys, I know like they are coming up, but let's just give them time. But I would not hold a Rashford to the same standard as a Garnacho because I expect more from a Rashford who has played more games, spent more season and all that. So we all see all these flaws in their games, let's be honest. We all see that Garnacho's decision-making can be questionable. But for me, players develop at different pace. And mostly at 19, they don't have that maturity yet to play at that level. Some
you're right, Godson. You're right, Godson. But the thing is, most people that criticize Garnacho right now, they're not saying anything like sell Garnacho or anything like that. Yeah. They're just saying the fact is not supposed to be.
Someone said he should go on loan here.
Yeah.
Someone said he should go on loan.
Is not selling him now. Like, a player can go on loan, fine. If you have a better player that is ready to start right now, then why not go on loan? There's no problem with that. My own point is nobody is saying sell Garnacho here. But for us to play, see, for the levels we're trying to reach, we're not trying to play to be chilling with Newcastle, Brighton at middle table. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to be at the top of the table. You need players that are already ready to get you to that. Because see the chance he had today. The chance he had today, a proper.
I've even seen him miss this type of chances
and he misses a lot of chances. Like that is just him. So yeah.
But for me, the first problem should be fixing in our team. You see our entire center from midfield to center backs. We need to change that whole department first. For me personally, I don't really think we need so much changes in attack. Aside from maybe an extra right winger and another striker for now, because these guys don't even get ball up the front well enough to even start. So you see that whole center midfield to the whole center back. Change every player there, like change literally almost all the guys.
Yeah, let's Vlad go.
If we fix that,
so that
then we'll see the next thing. Yeah, next person.
Yeah, Vlad.
Yeah. So I think you said everything about the Garnacho, but I just at this point I just feel the slander is. I think it's from frustration. Everyone is frustrated because he has like 7 goals this season. It's like our second highest goal scorer after McTominay, him and Højlund, I think, and he has been doing very well. And he wouldn't have been starting if our so-called first teamers, Rashford
Mr.
and
MB.
Anthony and whoever, he wouldn't have started if those people were playing like footballers that had sense. Wouldn't have been saying this about Garnacho. Garnacho would have been developing gradually, and maybe he would have been playing only cup games. And I actually think everybody in that team deserves to go. Everybody from Onana. Onana is a fraud, by the way. Onana needs to go, and then maybe leave only Bruno. In fact, everybody should be going with Ten Hag. Ten Hag should pack all of them and be going, and then only Bruno deserves to stand, and then maybe bring back Greenwood. That's all.
Sorry, please. Can I speak on what you just said about Onana?
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. I want
Is
to
the
speak
reason
on
why
that
we are in
too.
FA Cup final right now.
And that's the reason why we left Champions League. What are you saying?
Do you
Every
know how
game in
many
the
shots
Champions
Not
Onana
the
League,
reason why
conceived?
we left.
Do you know how many shots
every
Onana
game,
faced?
every game in the Champions League, Onana had an error. What are you saying? Go and check it. That an error that led to
Well,
goal.
Yeah,
I feel like
I'll never forget it in my
it is
life. I
historical.
will never
It
forget it
is
in my life.
historical for United
I'm,
keepers to have the
I'm,
first bad season.
it's still,
So
sorry,
according to our
it's
history,
still paining me till
na
today.
requirements today good for year. So it be like saying I swear.
It's still
Have
paining
we
me till today.
have we
Even
had
the
any
fact that
keeper who in his first season conceded 75 goals?
No,
no,
definitely
brother,
the
we have never had a
it is
keeper that
bad.
had 7 goals in one match too. Now this is the happen normal.
Look at today. Look at today. Okay, even the reason they brought him and they're playing from the back, I've not seen Onana start an attack from that so-called this and that playing from the back. He has not been doing it, or has he been doing it? Or I'm
No,
missing
he did
something.
it. The versus Man
He
City now,
hasn't
the
been doing
Rashford
it.
goal.
Okay, yes. But besides, one out of how many games? He has been playing every game. He has missed only one game this season. FA Cup when he went for AFCON.
I don't know, like for me,
We've not seen the reason they signed him. It's frustrating now.
Vlad, when you're done, just talk so the next person can
I'm
speak.
done.
Okay, LF, you can go.
Okay, on the Garnacho thing, I just feel like okay, he's a young player and we just let him develop till when we can actually say okay, it's good. He's just 19 or so. So we are talking of 22, 23. I know that the expectation for a Man United winger is high. Let's not accept average. Let's not accept the likes of Anthony. That bar is too low. We watch Ronaldo. We watch a lot of good wingers. Growing up watching Man United. So for Garnacho, I feel like this season he has actually lived up to his standards because I didn't even expect him to start this amount of games this season. I was very surprised, and I think he's played through injury and everything, and has actually turned up when we needed him. I mean, sometime last season without Rashford, we could not actually have a hope of winning a match. But today, nobody missed Rashford. So I was like, he's not even in the team. So hope we know that for those of us who want or who feel like Rashford is not important enough for us or he needs to move on or whatever, we just have to make sure that Garnacho lives up to us because the left wing market is so poor right now. It's not actually as impressive as looking for the likes of Olise, Bowen, Mbuemo that play on the right wing, that left footers. So for Garnacho and everything, I just feel like we should give him time to develop and let's see how it goes. If not, we cut our losses. He's an academy player. It's not like we paid 100 million for him, like Anthony, where you just be so annoyed whenever he do what he wants to do because the money they paid for him is not living up to the value. And for Man United players, all of them have committed crimes this season. If you just call him Man United player, I'll tell you the person's crime. For now, 50. He has removed us from Champions League. Nobody can debate that. We know that. And he kept us in FA Cup when he felt like the US players had given up. But for today, I was really impressed by Bruno's performance. I feel like the closer Bruno is to the opponent's goal, the better and easier it is for everybody. I know that Ten Hag loves to play McTominay as supporting striker and everything, but you could see that when Eriksen was playing as a deep line playmaker, I would call it, he doesn't have energy. But when it comes to making the plays, trying to keep hold on to possession. Eriksen he's actually good at it. It's not that he doesn't have the energy of the ball to combat with it. But for Bruno today, it was the one that and the form is all right now. I think he has scored on 3 consecutive games, but I know he scored back to back. So he's really playing well. And in the team where you see some players are trying to sack the manager, some are also trying to keep the manager on the job. That's why this Ten Hag thing is very, very confusing. It's not like Chelsea where you feel like some of these players don't just want to play. But in Man United, you see like 8 players are turning up, running and doing everything. The remaining 4, the remaining 3, we know that quality-wise are not so good. They actually, but the players are running, they are working for him. I've not seen a manager that wants to lose the job having this amount of comebacks and comebacks